Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pop Culture Reacts, and we are back with Milo. It's been a while since we had Milo on the channel.
I think he's one of your bringies as well, wasn't he?
Yes,
He's one of your boys
yes. When I say boys, I know that one song, and I was like, I really like this
Okay.
song.
In your stable of boys with his singular song.
Yes. So we are doing Souvenir with Hemlock Ernest featuring in the song. Um, as I said, I love Superkick. Or
Yeah,
switching music
it has a
that we
lot
did.
going in its favour, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Because of all the wrestling references, which is something we like. But and I say you bought it, but I do remember I really liked his vocal delivery style. I thought it was very uh, nicely relaxing.
yeah.
I found myself kind of getting lost in it and kind of going, yeah, I could listen to him rap the dictionary probably and not feel that I was bored. So I think the content not necessarily being key with him, just the style and the way he sounds being the real selling point.
So yes, I am interested in this one to see what else he is doing, done.
Well, like when we did Super Kick, it is a song, as we say, rammed full of wrestling references. Do you reckon this is just going to be a song rammed full of souvenir references?
Who knows?
His version of Little Stick of Blackpool Rock, or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I'm. Let's not mess around. Let's
Let's
get the
get it
boy in
on.
our ears.
It's the lazy theologian, the clumsiest poet, stumbling through the poplar grove, and he doesn't even notice those toes bled a little. Bathrooms are sacred space if faith is under the left nipple. That's the king, no Martin Luther. You might have seen him riding on a green Martian scooter, clutching a Hewlett-Packard computer. Indeed, he's ageless like Trevor Thornberry. I don't worship Norse gods or stone fairies. At home on a cracked iPhone, alone and hairy, casting postmodernist abracadabra. It starts like this. Dum, 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 dum. I don't know. I thought they might have killed me, so I read the Hagakure on a very long drive from Chicago to here, holding Viking spears, and I cried a lot of tears. But I kept an oxbow lake in my thoughtful cave, and we both thought in gray or shades, maybe even monochrome. This monotone is great till the monotony saw its own philosophy to justify the dimples in its face. In its face? So we made a couple sticker packs and pretended we didn't hear when white fans said nigger fast. There's Pollo and this Menudo. I'm the newest fellow in this group though, and they're all feasting on my naivete. I guess it's picture day. I guess it's pizza day. If purity of heart is to will only one thing, then you have some explaining to do. I can rap like an Afghan. I can rap like my last name was Black Man. I can rap like the son of Mike Ladd. Let me take out a full-page Vice ad that supposes it might ask if underground hip-hop was just one tight fad. This is an all-seeing eye patch, if I might add.
Got many styles, this time just trying to follow Milo. These days, most of the time, I'm chilling in the hollow. The sea slacks. Back in high school, I wanted to be abstract, not like you, but pretty cool. But in my heart, was always more busy bees than Modi. Lunchline headsets had me thinking yogurt backwards. Plug in the bathysphere. Lake Champlain is crystal clear, I owe it to myself to speak free. Kelly brought me green tea ice cream. I could never forget eating sushi on $10, feeling rich. That was 06. And I wrote a lot of mean shit, but only got love in my heart to go along with all them sad ships that never came. But that's just life, and life is strange. How do you change the way you change the way you feel? Rain to wash the window clear, wipe away constellation, atmosphere, blue lagoon, my isolation. Now I'm paper plane folding myself into good fortune, hoping some missing ocean will find some luck. Met brother question once. Life in a fishbowl leaves me floating in the punch. Just trying to stay sober. Never read that Hagakure. Think he'd loan me a copy? I'm still stuck on Murakami. Calvino looming. Looking down from vistas coolly. Through open windows, moving grass on sand patch. Move swathed by red clouds, see dead sounds. Deadly snaps. Circling metamorphosis. Circling dumbly lit. Intellectual grumbling. Circling humbly. Numbly picked from keypad like Cabbage Patch Kids picked from key latch. Dreamly sagged in them logo tags. Wondering sullenly, will Tiger ever recover comfortably? Hank heroes' heads on pillows eat. Makes more humans relate. Makes more human mistakes. My humanity places head next to dinner plate. Eat myself without feeding myself. Sometimes retreating inside cell walls. The band simply plays on. Sitting wishing you were here. Next time you're gone, just remember to buy yourself a souvenir.
Over to you. Go, go, go.
I love that. I'm gonna have to listen to it a couple more times because I was lost like in the lyrics and sort of because he did the same in Sweet Chin Music where he's
Oh, God,
using
yeah. Sorry, I kept saying super kick, sweet chin music. Sorry. Apologies the fact I kept saying that. But as we all know, the Young Bucks have got the best super kick in the business. So, sorry, carry on.
he the use of his vocabulary is so intriguing and sort of you start thinking why have you used that word for what you mean, and then because you're doing that you've missed the start of the next line and things like
Yes,
that,
yeah, yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
just
you're
like
almost dissecting in your 4 or 5 lines behind because you
yeah,
finally, your brain's caught out of it. You go, oh, God, I missed 4 or 5 lines here. Or
and
4 or 5 bars, I guess.
it's that thing of like I do think I've been missing a trick with this because as I said I've known about Sweet Chin Music for about 2 years but never bothered putting like going anymore and like I'm now going kicking myself slightly going why have I not because as I said I there's no way I can cut this down and sort of go into the lyrics and stuff because as I said there's so much of it that I've missed but I'm intrigued to know what everything in there and break it all down and look at it and actually think about it. But his delivery of it as well is just so just subdued, but not in that sort of meh way, but just in a
Yeah.
relaxed sort of like it's just actually having like beat poetry or just having like a
N-
conversation with someone.
naturally, almost lackadaisical, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
so, like, you just kind of go, it sounds authentic and effortless, but also leading into the I've put no effort in. But that no effort being driven by that's naturally how he performed. Yeah, I'm with you on that side of it. How he delivers it lyrically.
and again, music. Same with Sweet Chin Music. So sort of stripped back and sort of that low tempo, quite sort of lo-fi sort of beats and stuff
Yeah,
behind it.
yeah.
Just all fits so snugly together. I know we say this quite a bit, like, but this is Sunday music. This is sat on the couch, nice brew, nothing else going on, reading comics or whatever, and just this playing and me then not reading the comics because I'm listening to everything he's then saying and getting sucked into it. And oh yeah, I
See, I think for me, this wouldn't fit my Sunday music category. But kind of on a technicality, I guess. And a big part of that technicality is the lyrics and the vocal delivery, and I'll come back to that in a minute. But I think the major part for this one of the technicality is the music. I love songs that do this. But when I say I love songs that do this, I love songs that do this and manage to do it and capture me with it, because I think it's quite hard. It's the disconcerting beat. So from about 3 to 5 seconds in, my head has decided that it's going to do that to the beat the whole way, because that's the beat. And then every 3 to 5 seconds, you get this disconcerting speed up, slow it down chop that is repeated throughout. But still, every time I get back to the bit where I thought, oh, I know, I'm going to naturally bob my head like this because the whole song's going to have this rhythm, it never does that. And I love that. I love that. Now, I think it always requires a really good vocal performance to go along with it. Otherwise, you just feel disconcerted and you don't have a good enough rapper to kind of pay off on that. But this, so I really like Sweet Chin Music. This was another level for me. I was kind of expecting to come out at the end of this and go, yeah, decent. Like, I like this guy. I could listen to this guy, but probably not jump up. But after this, I really, really want to listen to a lot more to see if his stuff leans more to this than Sweet Chin Music. And that's in no way meant as an insult to Sweet Chin Music. This just was, for me, another level. This was him kind of ramping it up. And Hemlock Ernst, I thought was great on his verse as well. Like I'll be looking him up as well. But yeah, you are right. There's so many references here, and I think the guy's really interesting and smart. As in, it doesn't seem pretentious or wankery. It doesn't feel like he's dropping references in to kind of go, ha ha ha, I'm smarter than you. It feels like those references are there for you to find if it's something that already resonates with you, or if it isn't something you know, it might be something that will resonate with you, because here's a guy who's making music that you quite like, that it might be quite interesting. And yeah, there's no way I think we can pick through that instantaneously, because I must admit I was expecting it to be even more pop culture heavy because of Sweet Chin Music, but there's a bit in there that really stood out for me, and you get it in the Milo bit where so the line, so I read the Hagakure, and then when you get to Hemlock Ernst, he kind of retorts with, oh, I haven't read that, but I've read Murakami.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that interplay within a song, because you don't get it a lot, do you? You know, like when people are doing
their own callbacks.
Yeah, within the song, like there's almost a conversational piece. And I just thought that bits like that were really sort of stood out for me. And yeah, like you, certainly this one, and I want more, but this one, I'm going to go and pick the bones out a lot. And, you know, I sort of said about the disconcerting nature and the pacing of the way the beat is. I could easily see myself walking to or home from work tomorrow, chucking this song on and going to kind of walk at a certain pace or bob my head along to it. And then within a couple of seconds go, no, this is the one where you can't do that, because... Yeah. You know, and no one else can hear it, but you know it yourself. But yeah, I absolutely love this. I'm with you. I thought this was fantastic. Top draw stuff, and I think I'm going to like it even more the more listens that I have of it. And yes, you've made a believer out of me. At first, I kind of went, I probably, like with Sweet Chin Music, I went, like to hear more, and I don't think I'll ever dislike anything he does. But this one hints to me that he might become brilliant for me.
So yeah, this was obviously in the comments from Sweet Chin Music. So more down there, you know, if you know Milo, where do we go next? Because definitely want more. Also, just other picks. Just fill the comments with picks.
Other hip hop like this as well is always welcome for me, and right up my alley. It's the sort of hip hop that I probably listen to the most now, and grew to love. Like most genres, when you've blasted through a lot of it, you then start to look for what I would say is the more quirky side of it, the people that aren't doing what everyone else is doing generically. So yeah, any hip hop like this that you think would like, chuck it in, because I'd love to listen.
Yes.
I also don't worship Norse gods or stone fairies as well. Another line I loved from the song.
Yes. As always, YouTube things, like, subscribe, and ring the bells. And until next time, good day.
So I forgot to ring my bell. Goodbye.